Welcome to Learning Equinox. In our video today on banking literacy, we shall be talking about a very new concept that is pretty latest, and you've already got it from the title. It is about the UniPay one-third card. Now, let us understand what is this UniPay one-third card. In this video, we shall be discussing about what exactly is this UniPay one-third card. How is it going to be different from a normal credit card? We will also understand how it's actually going to work, and also let us look into the pros and cons of this new product that is out there in the market. So before we move on to this video, I would suggest you consider subscribing to Learning Equinox if you want to keep yourself updated with latest on learning and development. Let us now look at what exactly is UniPay one-third card all about. When I say one-third card, means that you can make one-third of your payment wherever you go. So it's very simple. With this card, you can convert your bill amount into three parts. One-third of your bill amount is what you can pay. So for example, you go to shop at a merchant store, you swipe this card, and your bill amount gets split into three. Now let's say you have done a shopping worth rupees 3,000. It will get split into three if you opt for the one-third option, and it gets split into 1,000 rupees for 3 months. So the first billing cycle, you will be liable to pay 1,000, the next billing cycle, another 1,000, and third cycle, the other one-third. Now you'll tell me that how is it going to be different from a credit card? Because even in credit card, you have this installment. You can always buy things on installment, not necessarily three, but more than three also. So how is it going to be different? So let us understand this as well. First and foremost, there is no interest on installment. Now, if you convert anything on your credit card into EMI, you will have to pay interest on that installment. In this case, there is no processing fee at all. There is no minimum down payment amount. Like for example, some of the credit cards they have, if you do purchases worth 1,000 rupees, only then you can convert, or more than 1,000, something like that. So here there is no such minimum amount. Even if you do a purchase worth 900 or 500, you can convert it into one-third. The next one is that there is no joining fee or annual fee. Any credit card that you apply for, that is you yourself make an application for any credit card, you are bound to pay some amount of joint fee or annual fee. Not only that, the time limit for making an application for any credit card, if you are making an application, it is going to take at least a week, 10 days for you to get the card. However, in this case, it is slightly different. We will look at that a little bit later. Now, one more very significant aspect is that in credit cards, when you do shopping, you are eligible for reward points, and you can encash those reward points at different merchants and buy different goods. However, in this card, there is an available option of cashback. So let us look at how this entire cycle works, what happens, and how you can make use of this UniPay one-third card. So let's say you have bought a UniPay one-third card and you plan to go for shopping. Now that you have decided to go for shopping, you make your first purchase. And let's say you make a first purchase of 6,000 rupees. For this purchase, you opt for the one-third payment option. That is, you're going to be converting your 6,000 rupees into one-third amount to be payable in 3 billing cycles. You go for another shopping and you shop worth 2,000 rupees. This time you decide that I will pay the full amount during my first billing cycle itself. Similarly, in the third time also you go in a month, you swipe for 1,000 rupees and you decide to make the full payment. Now, the two cases, that is 2,000 and 1,000, where you have chosen to make the full payment, you will be eligible for a cashback of 1% on the purchase amount. So let's see how this bill will look like. The bill for the first month will look something like this. So 6,000 you have opted for one-third pay. So that means 2,000 will be your billing amount. The second 2,000 you've chosen to make the full amount of payment, but there you will get a cashback of 1% on 2,000, which is 20 rupees. So you will be liable to pay 1980. Similarly, on the third purchase of 1,000, you have applied for making the full payment. You will be eligible for a cashback of 1%, that is rupees 10, and your bill amount will be 990. So where your purchases are of 9,000 rupees, which in case of a credit card, you would have to make payment of 9,000 rupees. And if you opt for EMI of the 6,000, you might have to pay something called as interest on installments. But that's not the case with this. Your bill amount comes down to 4,970 for the first month. Assuming you have not done any more purchases for the second and the third month, how your bill will look like. So in the second month, all you need to do is make the payment of 2,000 rupees as the 1/3 of 6,000. In the third month also, you will be making payment of 1/3 of 6,000, that is 2,000. It's that simple. Having said that, this is how the billing cycle would work. You will have another question. What if I'm not able to make payment on time? Let us look at that as well. What if you're not able to make the payment on this card on time? So if you're not able to make the full payment, but you can pay the minimum amount due, then what happens? So what is a minimum amount due? Minimum amount due is nothing but your billed amount into 7.5%. So in the first case, it was 9,000 rupees into 7.5%. That will be your minimum amount due. With that, you also pay a flat carry forward fee, which ranges between 2.5 to 5% inclusive of GST. In case you are not able even to pay the minimum amount due, then what happens? In that case, you will be liable to pay late fee, which is applicable as per industry standards. Now, also let us look at some of the pros and cons of this new product available in the market. So first and foremost, this card is backed by Visa. So all the places where you use Visa credit card or Visa debit card, today you can use the UNI Pay 1/3 card as well. Now, in our earlier videos, we've already talked about the entire credit card cycle, wherein we've explained the role of these third-party elements like Visa, Master, Amex, and how the entire card cycle moves. If you've not yet watched the video, I shall leave the link of those videos here in the iCard and towards the end of this video, and also in the description box for you to watch it. You will then realize the importance of Visa, Master, and Amex. So in simple terms, wherever all your Visa cards are, you can swipe in the same places, you can use this 1/3 EMI card as well. The second thing is that since it's a new product and it is in its initial stage, the app that you use for this product is at its beta phase. So there could be some bugs and crashes if you are using this for the first time. The third thing is about loss of card. Now, when you lose this card, obviously they have a customer service center where you can go and raise a query and apply for a new card. But application for a new card, it does take some time. Now, the first card definitely comes to you very easily within 72 working hours. But if you, in case you lose the card, it does take time. Then there are a lot of other benefits that the team is working on to get it live. Like, today it doesn't have features like transferring to somebody's account, money you can transfer to your own account, reward payments, surcharge waiver on fuels, long duration EMIs. All of these are currently not available on this particular card. And not only that, it is only available in 8 cities as of now. So users of these 8 cities alone can, in today's times, apply for this particular card. So that brings us to the end of this video. Now, obviously, you cannot go ahead and like a video 1/3. So if you really found this very informative and knowledgeable, I would suggest you go ahead and click onto the like button, share it with your friends so that they are also aware about this new product. Subscribe to Learning Equinox if you feel that knowledge sharing is important. and it's it resonated with you, the idea of learning so many new things. That's all for our video today. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more.